James, great to have you here in the studio. Congratulations, the business seems to be doing pretty well.
Yes, we've been fairly fortunate. We sort of took a view when the pandemic hit that we were going to invest in the future, and that was new technology, new people, new team, new product range, and the success of the business has been fantastic. I mean, we've quadrupled our production.
Wow.
And we're on track to employ over 550 people at the end of the year. And when we went into the pandemic, it was 160 people.
And that's all in and around Hull, Yorkshire?
All in and around Hull, yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it, James? During the pandemic, during lockdown, of course, a lot of people, they couldn't work, a lot of businesses were furloughed, a lot of people stayed at home. But once we got into lockdown, a lot of manufacturing carried on, didn't it? There seemed to be exceptions made, as long as I'm sure you had all kinds of COVID restrictions, social distancing, safety measures, which you and your senior team had to manage. But a lot of our manufacturers ploughed on through.
Yeah, that's very right. We kept all our design teams. We had people delivering units out to the parks because the parks were still taking deliveries. So we were shut down for 3 months, and then when we reopened, the boom was just staggering, the demand for the products. And it's all around UK staycation, people wanting to holiday in the UK.
UK, and indeed you operate in the Republic of Ireland as well, as I understand.
Yeah, we sell product to Ireland.
So you are a business that's set to benefit, you are benefiting from this staycation trend. We just heard from Will Hollis. The guy's been on every day talking about travel chaos in recent weeks. A lot of people are thinking, you know what, I'm not going to go abroad, I'm going to stay in the UK, I'm going to go to a holiday park with a holiday home, keep it really simple. Yeah, I mean,
since the pandemic, there's been an additional 4.5 million people go on camping and caravanning holidays, and that's a 77% increase, which is sort of staggering, really, and that's sort of set to continue. And I think people that have had a good holiday in the UK, it's now going to be part of their holiday portfolio every year.
Yeah.
And, you know, it might not be for 2 weeks, but it'll be for, you know, Monday to Friday.
Or half-term. Or
half-term. And, I think if you can get the weather, I think there's some fantastic destinations in the UK.
So I would think that building a holiday home out of wood, it's a technology that's been around for years, decades.
Yeah.
But you're trying to change that, aren't you? Tell us about your new production techniques.
Yeah, so we build under Novus technology, which was designed by us, and it's our own exclusive way we build the product, and it's to make it more energy efficient. It's more aesthetically pleasing because we have a beadless wall system, so it doesn't necessarily look or feel like a lodge or a caravan when you're in it. And we're pushing on with that, and we think we'll be able to change materials in the future, look more buying locally as well, as opposed to always importing from the Far East. So we've really redefined what the product is, and that's sort of set us on a path of significant growth.
Timber prices are up, labour costs are up for skilled tradespeople, carpenters, electricians, I'm sure you use lots of them. How are those supply chain cost issues for you? Victory Homes, James?
No doubt we've faced significant headwinds in the supply chain, and controlling the cost base has been a challenge for all manufacturers. I think we've responded to that pretty positively. Like I say, looking at different materials, how can we build the product differently? We've got to attract the best talent, because a business is only good as the people that you employ. And so we've invested in those people. And we've had to keep pace on wage inflation, but we've done that. And I think if you pay people a fair wage, you'll get a fair day's work from them.
And you get the loyalty that you need to fulfil your order book. Now, are you selling your holiday homes mainly to holiday parks, or do you sell them to individuals?
No.
Can you stick one in your garden?
No, it's selling to trade, effectively two markets, the higher fleet market for the person going on a 2-week holiday, and then also the retail for people that want to go buy a lodge or a caravan and live in that area for 8 to 10 months a year, or sometimes 12 months a year, depending on.
Can you Christmas in one of your holiday homes? Are they that warm?
For a residential.
You get quite cold in Hull.
It's a lot colder up north and down south here, yes. No, yeah, you can go at Christmas time, and I think nowadays with the residentials you can holiday all year.
And what's your general view of the business environment, James? Clearly your business is doing well. It's great to invite you on. Here's some good news. There's lots of doom and gloom out there. You know, you're a company there up in Yorkshire that's clearly taking people on. But what's your sense of the broader business environment?
Yeah, I think it's still a challenging environment. So it's not like, you've always got challenges. I think inflation is a challenge for any business. Your credit control also. I think your people and keeping those at pace with this cost of living crisis is one of the biggest challenges.
Are good youngsters coming through?
Yeah, we take apprentices on, and we're doing more of that.
You can find good people.
We've got plans in place for our own apprentice academy, so we're going to train our own people.
And you find youngsters, they want to learn to be carpenters, electricians.
You've got to be robust in your recruitment process and make sure you get the right people with the right attitude. But they're out there, definitely.
So what's your one piece of advice to Boris Johnson to improve the business environment and to make business leaders like you less angry about ongoing psychodrama at Westminster?
I think for me, reduce the red tape, make it easy for people to do business. That'd be my advice.
Good advice. James Doyle, really good to talk to you.
Thank you,
CEO of Victory Leisure